Have you ever stopped to think what it really takes to, forge your own path, especially when you're born into a family that basically is success and tradition?
Like Bollywood royalty almost.
Exactly. We're talking about a legacy so big it's practically ingrained in the culture. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Karisma Kapoor. A huge name, sure, but also someone who really shook things up and redefined what being a Kapoor meant.
Hmm.
So, our mission today, let's unpack her journey, her impact, which is maybe bigger than you think, and some surprising facts that show why she's a genuine Bollywood trailblazer. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating here is just the sheer weight of expectation she was dealing with from day one. And opportunity, too, of course.
Right.
The Kapoor name in Indian cinema, it's not just like a famous name. It's an institution built over generations. So for her to be the first woman from that family to step into acting, that wasn't just a career move.
No, it was more than that.
It was huge, a powerful statement, really challenging those established norms, reshaping them fundamentally.
It really is a journey worth exploring. Well, look at how she started remarkably young, just 17, and then her massive rise in the 90s, becoming this absolute icon.
Dominant, really.
Totally dominant. And then how she proved her depth with critically acclaimed roles and, the legacy she built that opened doors for others in her family, including her sister Karina.
It's quite the story.
So when we say Bollywood royalty, the Kapoors are often the first family people think of, right?
Absolutely, they're foundational.
This lineage has shaped Indian cinema for like a century. You've got her great-grandfather, Prithviraj Kapoor, a pioneer in theater and film.
A legend.
Then her grandfather, Raj Kapoor, iconic actor, director, The Showman. Her dad, Ranbir Kapoor, actor and director too. Her mom, Babita Kapoor, also a well-known actress.
Right.
And then, of course, her sister, Kareena Kapoor Khan, cousin Ranbir Kapoor. It's this incredible dynasty of talent.
But zooming out, like you said, the really significant thing is Karisma being the first woman from this, let's face it, quite traditional family to actually go into acting professionally.
Yeah, that's the crux of it.
It was a massive step, a seismic shift, almost.
Right.
For generations, it was the Kapoor men on screen. The women, because of, cultural expectations, social norms, they were expected to uphold the family name more privately.
Behind the scenes.
Exactly. So her choice, it wasn't just personal ambition, it was a public challenge to those norms. And it genuinely changed the game for the Kapoor women who came after her.
And you could see that determination early on. She went to good schools, Cathedral and John Connon, Sophia College in Mumbai. But the telling part, she dropped out of Sophia College specifically to pursue acting.
Wow.
I mean, think about it. Coming from that family, she could have done anything, probably had a very comfortable path laid out. But she chose this instead.
That screams focus, right? And a real desire to make her own mark. It's a huge risk.
It absolutely is a massive risk. To give up that conventional education path for the uncertainty of the film world,
Yeah.
especially when you're going against family tradition, it just highlights her incredible conviction.
It clearly wasn't about just leaning on the family name. It was about chasing her own dream, her own vision, whatever the obstacles.
And you saw that ambition translate right away. Her debut in Bollywood, she was just 17. The film was Prem Kaidi in 1991.
So young.
Can you even imagine the pressure stepping onto that massive stage at that age, carrying the weight of that legendary name, but also trying to be her own person? But that debut really lit the hues. Her rise in the 90s was incredibly fast. She basically came to define that decade and became a massive household name.
Absolutely. And those early hits really cemented her place.
Oh, definitely. Think about Raja Hindustani in 96, opposite Amir Khan. Her role, that portrayal of a kind of spirited, modern young woman.
On that kiss scene.
Exactly. It felt pretty bold for the time, challenged some conservative ideas. And boom, she wins the Filmfare Best Actress Award. That's like the Oscars of Bollywood.
Pretty much, yeah. A huge validation. It proved she could carry a massive blockbuster. But it wasn't just about the glamour or the hits. The very next year, 97, she does Dil to Pagal Hai. Totally different kind of performance.
Much more nuanced.
Exactly. And she wins the National Film Award for Best Supporting Actress for it. That's India's highest film honor, more focused on, artistic merit.
Okay, wow. So she got both sides covered early on.
Precisely. Critical and commercial success right out of the gate. It was a clear sign she was a serious talent, not just a star kid.
And the momentum just kept building. 1999 was just Huge for her. An incredible year.
Unstoppable.
It had Biwi #1, Hasina Man Jayegi, and Hum Saath Se Hain, all massive hits.
And all showing different facets, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Biwi #1 showed off her amazing comic timing.
Yeah.
Hasina Man Jayegi, more romantic comedy chops. Hum Saath Se Hain, she shines in this big family drama setting.
Yeah.
She was just everywhere, nailing different genres, speaks volumes about her work ethic and just raw talent, I think.
It really does. And it wasn't just the box office, though. What's also interesting is how she crafted this distinct image, that nickname, Lolo.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It was apparently derived from Gina Lollobrigida, the Hollywood actress. It gave her this little touch of, like, international glamour.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't just a cute nickname. It subtly positioned her as this glamorous, iconic figure in her own right, even early on. Helped set her apart, even within that famous family.
That's a really good point, which I guess raises the question, how did she manage to be both this massive crowd-pulling superstar and be taken seriously as an artist, you know?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And she answered it with her next moves. Karisma really proved her versatility, her mettle as a serious actress by deliberately choosing roles that went beyond those initial fun, lighthearted parts.
Right. She started taking more risks.
Exactly. She shifted into these much more complex, demanding characters, showed incredible range, really silencing anyone who doubted her depth as an actor.
And she totally delivered. Critically acclaimed stuff like Fiza in 2000. That was intense.
Powerful film.
And she won another Filmfare Best Actress award for it. Showcased this incredible dramatic ability tackling darker themes. Then, 2001, Zubaydah.
Oh, beautiful film, historical drama.
Playing the title role with such subtlety. Earned her the Filmfare Critics Award for Best Actress. That's the critics and her peers saying, wow, this is profound talent, not just box office draw.
Huge recognition.
And you can't forget Shakti, The Power, in 2002. Another really powerful, memorable performance. It just cemented her reputation. She could handle anything.
In these diverse roles, the awards, they weren't just notches on her belt. They connect directly to her impact, right? She wasn't just acting. She was defining that era.
Yeah, dominating the 90s.
And becoming one of the highest paid actresses of her time, which really drives home the point. Her success wasn't just about the Kapoor name opening doors.
No, definitely not by then.
It was built on sheer hard work, understanding her craft, and this amazing versatility. She can embody so many different characters, making her indispensable to filmmakers and genuinely loved by audiences.
So after hitting those incredible peaks, she made a big personal choice. Took a break from films mid-2000s after she married industrialist Sanjay Kapoor in 2003, which was, you know, pretty common for leading actresses back then. Stepping away from the spotlight to focus on family. Must have been a tough call after such a run.
It's a choice a lot of actors, especially women, grapple with, I think.
Yeah.
That balance between a demanding career at its peak and personal life isn't always easy in that industry.
Yeah.
Her decision reflects maybe broader societal expectations at the time, but it also shows her choosing her own path, prioritizing life beyond the movies.
But she didn't completely disappear. That creative spark was still there. She did television. Her debut serial was Karisma, The Miracles of Destiny in 2003.
Right, I remember that.
And she became this really familiar face on reality TV, judging shows like Nak Balai, Dance India Dance.
Kept her connected.
Yeah. Showed she could adapt, explore different platforms, stay in touch with her audience in new ways. Pretty savvy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That evolution embracing TV, judging roles after that huge film career, it shows adaptability, sure, but also helps maintain that public presence.
Good point.
It kept her relevant, visible, maybe connecting with younger viewers who didn't see her 90s hits, all without the crazy demands of lead film roles. Smart career navigation.
Totally. And eventually she did return to the big screen with Dangerous Ishq in 2012.
Right, the comeback film.
The film itself didn't do great, apparently, but it showed she was willing to step back in.
Yeah.
And more recently, she's adapted again, starring in the web series Mentalhood in 2020.
Embracing streaming.
Exactly. It just shows her passion for acting is still there, even as the whole industry changes around her.
Definitely.
And outside of her career, her personal life had its own journey, too. She married Sanjay Kapoor in 2003. They had 2 kids, daughter Samara, son Kian Raj Kapoor.
Beautiful children.
But the marriage ended. They divorced in 2016. And since then, she's lived with her kids in Mumbai, just handling her private life with the same kind of resilience she showed on screen, really.
Yeah. And if we try to connect all this, look at the bigger picture. Her legacy is just, it's multifaceted, isn't it?
For sure.
She's seen as a fashion icon, a real 90s trendsetter. Celebrated for her style, yes, but also her expressive acting, that screen presence, her amazing dance skills.
Oh, the dancing. Unforgettable.
But crucially, and we keep coming back to this because it's so important, her role as the first woman in the Kapoor family to really break that mold, to go wholeheartedly into acting, that paved the way directly for her sister, Kareena Kapoor Khan, for her cousin, Ranbir Kapoor, both huge stars now. Her impact really goes beyond just her own films. It's about changing the landscape for her family and arguably for women in Bollywood more broadly.
It really is a testament to her spirit. Born into this legendary family, yes. But she didn't just coast. She absolutely carved her own niche. Pure hard work, undeniable talent, and that versatility to shine everywhere. So what does this all mean for you listening?
Yeah, what's the takeaway?
Well, Karisma Kapoor's journey, it's pretty profound when you look at it. A determined teenager challenging a massive family tradition, becoming this dominant force in her era, and now an enduring icon who still inspires.
And it raises an interesting question for you to think about. How do people navigate or even transform the weight of their legacy? Charisma's story kind of shows that pioneering spirit doesn't always mean breaking away completely. Sometimes it's about redefining things from within, creating new possibilities where maybe none seemed to exist before.
Yeah, it makes you reflect on the power of your own choices, perseverance.
Right.
How that shapes not just your own life, but can actually set a new path, a new precedent for others who come after you. Proving that sometimes the best tradition is the one you start yourself.